Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunist Zunbils. In our last episode we finished 2 out of our 4 Holy Wars in victory, just to be clear. So I think that's probably the hardest part over with, and we are going to be able to win the rest of them without too much trouble, or at least let's hope so. Now that we have these 2 armies freed up, I think we can go down and fight this 6,000 army from the Banu Tamim Emirate. I think I'll send this army over here and we'll advance this one to here. I suspect we're going to be crossing a river from pretty much anywhere. Certainly from those 2 counties. Yeah, it seems like everywhere except Kufa, which definitely looks like it should have a river crossing. But I don't really want to go all the way around there. I think we'll just deal with the river crossing. We should have a big enough numbers advantage with both of those armies for it not to be a problem. Okay. So we still have our martial focus, which is something we might want to look at changing at some point. The Sulamid Emirate has been called in, especially since we are apparently not able to actually duel anybody because we have no rivals. Let's see, you are on the move now, eh? You'll be there on the 26th of July. Our other army is going to be there first, so you would end up attacking me in the mountains, which I am fine with. So I think we allow things to proceed as they're going. Really? You're attacking 9,000 in the mountains? Seems like a terrible idea. And across a river. Let's not forget. Yeah, they really wanted to take that battle, I guess. Well, we don't need to reinforce this, I'm pretty sure. Pretty comprehensive victory there. And they're retreating down to Tigris. We'll just go and follow them. So that battle has pretty much removed any danger that we're ever going to get to minus 100 in this war, though probably would have finished a siege before then anyway. And I think that was the last army of any appreciable size that we have seen in this area, so we can definitely be on speed 4, I think. And of course we have a Sunni uprising, which has appeared somewhere. Oh, over here. Well, it's quite a large one, I guess. I think we'll just ignore it until we finish another 1 or 2 of these wars. Who knows, maybe our vassals will take care of it. We captured a prisoner, and this county is fully sieged. Now I guess we will bring this around here and fight this little army. We're up to 90% in this war. With that siege, I doubt we're going to get 10% from this battle, so we're going to have to wait for another siege there either way. We didn't even catch the army, that's fine. So let's actually check on how much progress we're making towards the Persian Empire. All of this land, of course, is part of the Empire, so it's helping out. So we need 80%, we currently have 67%, so we're not going to get it from this series of Holy Wars, I think. But if we take a similar number of counties in the next wave, then we should be able to. Though, of course, we do have some grumpy vassals. Maybe we should stay at peace for a while. After this one. Hey, our son and heir needs educating. We will, of course, take on that task personally. At least for the moment. Obviously, we don't want him to have the same education as we have. Alright, so we've finally taken one of the holdings in there. And with that siege, we're up to 100 here. We can enforce our demands. And we took quite a lot of land there. We've got a county over here for some reason. Alright. Well, I won't complain. Oh, I see. This is quite a big duchy. Alright, well, that actually got us one of our holy sites as well in this county, which is great. That just leaves one. Oh, unfortunately, it's fairly distant. So it's going to be a while before we get that. And this one isolated county over here is going to be annoying for a little while, but we'll join it up soon enough, I'm sure. Not already a ruler, my religion and my culture. Yes, an adult, and not of a great house. Sure, you can have that county. You can have this one. Have that one. Oh, and we're at our vassal limit, so we're going to have to create this duchy title. Or usurp it, more likely. Or else get rid of some other vassals somehow. Create. Yes, we'll do that. So this will get rid of 3 vassals, bringing us down to 25, which is fine. I guess we'll give the Duchy of Baghdad to the Count of Baghdad. Or the Chief, rather. And also Satrapy, not Duchy. You know what I mean. Alright, so I think we'll keep these armies around here for the moment and use them to finish these wars before we send them off to take care of the religious uprising. And we're still at war with almost everybody in this area, that's fine. We'll send this one over here. You can go... Actually, you go there, I suppose. Fight that army. Alright, another siege. Renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in its very heartlands. I wonder if this is a response to our having taken Baghdad. In response, His Magnificence Caliph Zayd has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. The core regions of the Dar al-Islam must be retaken at all costs. All righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This signals a renewed era of its Islamic expansion. Disturbing news. Okay, so we have some Muslim holy orders, I guess. Which is something we should definitely be aware of. And I think that might be one of them just being raised here by the guy who we are sieging. You tried to make the Sun Guardian realize what a peaceful ruler I am, but you annoyed him instead. Well, I don't like that. Oh, and these guys are revolting now, apparently. Means we can't siege them anymore. It's fine. Our son is modest and humble, never showing off or bragging. I guess we can quietly encourage him. Humble is an okay trait, I suppose. Pretty neutral. to improve this satrap's opinion to 100, which is good. Let's just make sure that we are actually sieging all of our war goals here. The Duchy of Tabaristan, yes, we are paying plenty of attention to that. That's Tabaristan as well. And this one is here, which we are indeed sieging. Alright, we've been attacked by a smaller army again. And they're just doing the same thing again. Across a river this time. Which is fine by me. Ooh, and that actually got us to 100 in this war, so that's great. Let's get these holdings all given out. These are really good counties. Unfortunately, they're not going to be really contributing their power to our realm for a while, as long as they have the recently conquered modifier especially. New administration is pretty bad as well. So we'll give out the actual counties. Probably going to go over our vassal limit again. We are just going to have to keep creating more duchies as we go, instead of waiting to take care of it at the end, as I was going to, but that's okay. Duchy of Tigris, we can create... Still missing 2 counties from that, but that's okay, we'll get them later. Guess we'll give it to the Chief of Tigris. Oh, and we lost our diviner. Apparently that was this guy. Probably just reappoint him. Oh no. We did not lose our diviner. Okay. I guess I misread that message. I'm sure it wasn't anything important. Alright, so just 2 more wars here. I think we can definitely spare at least this many troops to head off to the east here and deal with this peasant revolt, or religious revolt rather, Sunni uprising. Yes, we do still have a few Sunni counties in this area. Is our diviner working on this? Yes, it is. Or he is. And of course we probably would like to do something with these armies instead of just having them standing around in our territory doing nothing. Well, I don't really want to fight this peasant revolt here unnecessarily, since they are in the mountains and all. I guess we'll just head to a couple of these nearby counties and siege them. And we are about to finish sieging the last holding over here. I think in one of these we have full occupation of our war goal already and are getting ticking war score. Hopefully that will finish at some point at least. Lost a siege to the rebels over there. And our daughter died after a period of illness. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. So the siege is almost finished. I guess we'll just bring this army down here. Ooh. Knights Templar, a new Christian military order, has been founded by a small group of wealthy knights, or infidels to slaughter. Probably actually not, though. We haven't really come into conflict with any Christians yet. We are going to fight the Byzantines eventually, but they are... wait a second. They are Sunni, or at least the Emperor is Sunni. That's weird. Well, I imagine that's going to cause him some problems. He's going to be attempting to convert all of his vassals, and they're not going to like it. Seems to be quite a lot of Christian heresy going on as well. It seems that Pannonia here is Lollard. There's some Cathar and Waldensian in Britain. Interesting, okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on the Byzantines. Slavic Reformation, wow, okay. The ancient Slavic religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the Cross and the Moon rather than abandoning the old ways. King Putiata of Ruthenia and the most powerful priests have decided to reform the Slavic faith with codified rites, a holy scripture, and a strict church hierarchy under a single leader. They hope that the reformed Slavic faith is better armed to fight back against the weak and effeminate foreign beliefs. They are still barbarians. Yeah, geez, Ruthenia is pretty strong there. I guess they have actually gotten, I think, 4 holy sites. Where's their 5th one? Do not see it. Is it up here? I'm not sure if that's it or not. Anyway, good work, AI Ruthenia. All sorts of interesting religious stuff happening. So I guess they got half their counties converted to Slavic, and they're going to have to deal with the old Slavic holdouts for a while. Could see them doing great holy wars as well at some point. I assume they get at least one holy order. Jask has been converted to the Church of Zun. Great. Was that one of these counties? Yes. Alright, our armies are still slowly making their way across here. This guy has usurped a satrapy, so he's now a double satrap. I don't really approve of. I guess it's not really a big deal though. So we should be able to have both of you go to this county without taking any attrition. Fortunately, they are in the mountains here. If we let them siege the last holding, I suppose there's a pretty good chance they'd move to a plains county. And we'd have a better time fighting them. But I think we can attack them in the mountains successfully, if we don't want to wait. Right, getting all kinds of prisoners. Go on another ransoming spree, I suppose. And I didn't bother checking if we're getting war score from any prisoners, but I don't think it really matters too much because we're just going to win the wars either way. Okay, I think we'll just go ahead and attack them in the mountains. We have more than twice their numbers. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that would be an excellent running path. Sure, let's go running. Damn your 7th grandfather. Just wit Nezer. Sincere Shah Nezer. Okay, that's a nice one. Glorious, I like that one too. After countless of swinging your sword, you are starting to learn the ins and outs of every strike that is possible against your foes. Hard training is paying off. We get Great Warrior for the remainder of our life, giving us +2 martial and +2 personal combat skills, so being upgraded from Warrior. Nice. At least I assume it's... oh no, they're both present. Doesn't seem like that should happen. Not that I'm complaining. Maybe the other one will drop off at some point. Oh, and apparently we just chased them out of this county. That's actually fine, we can probably catch them in the plains here now. Which is even better. Won another siege over there. No sign of any dangerous enemy armies still. And we won this battle. We're going to have to pursue them into the mountains, but it wouldn't be a problem. But we're out of time for this episode, so we'll have to continue this in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.